Honduras, welcome back! I'm sorry that it's taken me years, feels like years, to actually get back. I'm like, I'm gonna come back, and then I don't because I'm me. But anyway, I am back, and today is kind of exciting because just a few days ago I got back from a Norwegian cruise in the Caribbean, and that was like super amazing, and that's totally what I want this vlog to be about, is like my experience, and mostly just gonna run you through what I did, what I saw, and I've got some videos to throw on there for you. Yeah, so it was 3 of us that went on a cruise, me, Amber, and Andrea, and we decided, because it was cheaper at that time to drive between the 3 of us down to New Orleans, Louisiana, from Minnesota, that's what we did. That city is literally built like over water. So it's just interesting. And if you're not confident in driving, do not drive in that city. Oh.
That's not the one.
That was awesome.
Thank you. We want to take a break.
Went up on deck to watch the land go away. We sailed off. There's people like standing at the port waving you away. That was kind of surreal in a way, I guess. I waved at them. It was kind of cool. We hit Cozumel, Mexico, pulled into port, and that was interesting. I liked it a little bit. It's kind of touristy, like the port area, definitely, but we went on an excursion. We did an ATV and snorkel adventure. Wonderful actual stairs. These are steep stairs.
I would recommend using both.
There we go.
Oh, it's dark.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about getting in this water. No, this is where they offer the seashells
Okay,
and.
good. I was like,
Just on the mainland, main cities, Chichen Itza, Uxmal, Akmu, the most important cities.
Oh, is that bats over there?
I'm gonna show you. Look,
Oh.
oh wow.
this is the real color is completely clear water.
Yeah, and then we got to go snorkeling. And that, I was nervous. I don't like water. I especially hate lakes. I will not go in a lake. Like, I just hate lakes. Ocean is different because you can kind of like see what's around you and stuff. And maybe that'd freak you out worse, but I'd prefer that. And the ocean doesn't scare me as bad as lakes, which is weird because there's much more deadlier animals and stuff in there, but whatever. We did go snorkeling. We went up to 30 feet, which was actually really deep when you see it. And it was hard work. Like, we went against the current to get far out, and then we drifted back the entire way, which was totally the way to do it. But, oh, was I tired. The backs of my legs got fried from the sun. I didn't think about it, you know, because you're just floating there. But we saw a bunch of cool fish. I got stung by a jellyfish. It basically just feels like something scratching you. At least this particular one did. And I didn't like realize that the little clear lumps of whatever they were jellyfish in there. So Wednesday, we went to Roatan Bay Islands, Honduras. And that was my favorite port for sure, 100%. Why? Because it was the most cultural, like you got an actual cultural experience there. Cozumel was very touristy. So I liked this one a lot. What we did was we didn't go on any excursions. What we did was we walked around the initial port area, which has a few shops, but that was touristy in terms of prices. So instead we walked down this area where you can get on a taxi and stuff. And there's of course tons of companies and whatever they are trying to get you to go with them so they can give you a tour. Because they make money off it. We walked all the way to the end and found a woman who was just, I don't know, comforting in terms of she spoke really good English and I just had confidence that she was really telling me the truth. And we paid for a tour around the island, the northern part of the island. We got to see, well, the first thing he did was drove us up to the highest point where you had this amazing panoramic view. I'll insert that picture here. Also, we drove around like you got to see like the local schools, local people, local shops. We got to shop from actual like local people, not touristy vendors. Well, I mean, obviously they're there for tourists, but their prices were just significantly different. And you just got that more of a feel of like, these are people who live here, you know?
So big, I ain't lying to you. Like from this post to that one.
Oh my god.
He said, no, it's not a shark, not a whale. They call it a fish shark.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's big. So much people have a picture of it when they go diving.
Yeah.
They like have a picture of it.
Oh my.
Close to it. You need to see him.
Yeah, I want to see it now. I don't know what it is. I don't want to be in the water.
No, it's not so dangerous.
Oh really?
Do nothing. Nothing. Do eat fish, nothing. Do eat fish, do eat shrimp, do eat nothing.
Oh, okay.
Only eat bush. That's what they eat. The bush who grow up in the sea, that's what they eat. Yeah, it's one of the biggest ones. We only have two like that one in the island. Two school like that, see?
Ice cream cones.
That one looks a lot like, I went to and helped at a school in Costa Rica and kind of looks a lot like that one.
Okay.
Okay, that's the bigger one. And the next big one is where I live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to that one. Now it's big. When I was, it was small.
Oh, yeah.
Now they make it big because it's not enough space for the children.
Is it all age?
Our fish, not so much fish in it. You know?
Yeah.
People come from the coast and start fishing everything, small, big, eggs with not egg, pregnant or not pregnant, and kill it.
Oh my gosh.
And then kill the fish, kill the turtle, kill lobster, shrimp, and all that. Now they stop it.
On Thursday, we landed in Harvest Cay, Belize. Okay, so this was my least favorite location, by far, because it was so commercialized. Norwegian owns that island we went to, aka very touristy, very expensive, and very, like, non-cultural experience, like nothing. So Friday we went to Costa Maya, Mexico, and that's where I went a little bit hog wild in terms of buying stuff, because they were the only location that seemed to want to like barter with you, and they would negotiate, and that was cool. That was really cool to barter. I'm terrible at it. I got a little bit better towards the end. Terrible. Amber would tell you I'm horrible.
This kid actually really got smushed.
Amber's making fun of me. Look, my nose. Oh no. Oh no. I paid $12 for this.
For a kid one.
Overall, I had a really good experience. Saturday was a day at sea. Again, we just kind of chilled. Suntan, that's where I got my one burn. I don't know if you can see a tan line at all, probably not. But housekeeping is amazing. They give you a towel animal on your bed every night. So cool. In fact, I'm gonna insert here like my towel animal pictures. Yeah, and then Sunday, the sad day, you had to disembark. We literally left New Orleans, like out of New Orleans at 8:30 a.m. Got a little detour, but kept going. Drove 23 hours straight, and I'm not kidding. 23 hours straight. I drove the entire way. We stopped for gas to jump around, run around the parking lot. We literally like did that once. We stopped, gassed up, went inside, got some stuff. I got an IC. And we booked it. We ran around the parking lot to like get our heart rates up and like wake us up a little bit. And yeah, like we saw sunset and sunrise. Gorgeous. And we drove into our hometown in Minnesota at 7 a.m. But I'm telling you, that last hour was the worst part. Like I felt so ridiculously tired. I dropped the girls off. I felt bad because Amber and Andrea, when I dropped them off at their house, I'm sure they took an hour or two break. They had to drive 4 more hours to get to where they're going to school. Insane. Ugh. So basically, you guys, I would say if you're considering a cruise, definitely go on one. Try it at least once. Norwegian I thought was great. I definitely would recommend them to anybody. And yeah, overall, I hope you enjoyed my random spiel on my cruise event. Keep your hearts brave. Keep your imaginations wild and go on a cruise because you're going to have a good time. and at least you can say you went on one, right?